Hey YouTubers, it's Veronie Anderson, the Love Catalyst and the Theater Healer Practitioner. How are you guys? Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe or share the video if it connects with you. So what I do is that I teach women to initiate and unleash their sexual power so that they could manifest true love. And who don't want to manifest true love, right? So today I want to talk about the woman and the moon. Do you ever wonder why? Why do you change your mind every 2 seconds? And why you're so emotional? That's because you are connected to the moon, and the moon changes sign every 2.5 days. And every time it changes astrological sign, it affects you as a person. So astrological sign, that mean if the moon go to Aries, it affects you, and it doesn't have anything to do with what sign you were born under. The moon goes through each 12 signs every 2.5 days. So if it goes to Aries, it's going to affect you. If it goes to Gemini, it's going to affect you. And if it's go into Cancer, it's going to affect you, right? So poor us woman. We are just ever changing. But I don't know about you, the ever changing is kind of excited to me because I don't like to stay dormant. So the fact that I experience a different emotion every 2.5 days and I'm connected to the moon, just it's just a sense of just growth and opportunity. So the moon have different phases. And most of us know about 4 major phases: the full moon and the new moon in the first quarter and the last quarter, or the third quarter they call it. But there is more phases. We have the waxing, we have the waxing, we have the weighing, we have the disseminating, and we have the balsamic. Every time I hear that, I think about vinegar, which is one of my favorite, right? But during the balsamic phase is a time for you to breathe. Take a deep breath and breathe. So, as women, we are connected to the moon because the moon is actually feminine, and it actually controls our hormones. So the moon goes around the earth every 29.5 days, and guess what our cycle is? Our cycle is 29.5 days. 29, well, I would say average. Say average because women are different. We are so different and so unique. So the average is 28 days, and the moon goes around the earth in 29.5 days. Actually, I think the moon have its period, just like how we do, because when the moon go inwards during that, what would they call it, the dark phase where you don't see any moon in the sky, is when the moon turn inwards to like reflect on itself. And that's the same thing that we do as women. We go inwards, or we're supposed to. Not a lot of women are doing that because of the modern day society, and because we just have such a busy life and busy schedule that we don't really go inwards and think. But during our period, we're supposed to go inwards. And you know what? It doesn't have to be that we isolate ourselves from people. It could be that we're quiet. We don't talk and we just observe everything around us. Or we just, as I often tell people, that I go into my head, and they're asking me, how do I do that? That means I don't speak. I am just quiet. I'm just watching my own thoughts or examining my own thoughts. That's how I go inside my head. And if you're on your period and you're busy, you could take 5 minutes, 5 minutes just to sit quietly, 5 minutes, just have lunch by yourself. That is a self-care, going inwards and just reflect on who you are as a woman, right? So as I said, so during these phases, there is different functions that you're supposed to do. Functions, goals, certain functions that you're supposed to do just to make you flow with somebody. There's somebody on my phone. Just to make your life flow better. For instance, on the new moon, a new moon is a time for you to like plan, right? The new moon is a time for you to plan, to look forward to what's going, to look forward to what's coming ahead, and to, it's about creating. That time is about, you're going to create your goals, your dreams, or your desire. So that's what the new moon is for, right? The balsamic, my kind of favorite, is a time for you to breathe, and that is kind of 2.5 days after the full moon. That means you already put all those plans into motion. I'm not going to go through all the steps. If you need to know all the steps, you could contact me on the link below, and we could have a session, and I could walk you through all the steps are, that you're supposed to do. That 28 cycle, how could you make your life better? How could you manifest your own dreams? How could you work with your life flow instead of going against your life flow and make things extra difficult for you? So if you work with nature, which, because the time is so, there is so much light, there is so much busyness, we don't even take time to think, to look up at the moon that represent us as a female, to say hi to her. We don't even look at, we don't even breathe. We don't even breathe. We go on and do those shallow breaths because we don't even breathe and we don't even connect with nature. So you need to connect with the moon, because the moon is a feminine. The moon is feminine goddess. And tap into who you are. So if you use those power, it could manifest your dream, and life don't have to be so challenging to you as a person. It could flow much easier. All right, so if you like my video, please subscribe, please share, and please leave a comment in the comment box. I will see you next time, and I appreciate you. Thank you for watching.